everybody, it's Steven as KeyPlayFast333s, and welcome back to Danganronpa's Trigger Happy Havoc. So the last video is really not good at all. It seems the victims, well, two victims, was Hifumi and Kiyotaka, was apparently dead at the same time. But more importantly, the body has been moved by someone else's. But then they had to move it all in one place, which is they're all together. So we have the one problem is, who is it that either might be one killer or two killers, there might be one person after another, but we don't know. But there is like no accomplices between the killers. If they were working together, they would still have the backstabbing with it. But we have no clue whatsoever, but we also confirmed that we don't even know. There's no Kyoko and Hiro as well, because they were not there as well. One question, like, where exactly are they? Well, we don't know where they are exactly. Well, right now we're gonna do some investigation to do, so we're gonna do some, like, search around the whole places. Which, well, it might be interesting though, but, god dang it, why is it, like, every time, like, trying to connect it and disconnect it, it's really pissed me off with, like, my controllers. Like, it's always something, like, all the time, like, I try to connect it, but it always keeps me screwing me over. And so, anyways, we're gonna do like a long investigation to do, because the longer the chapter we get, the more investigation, the longer it will take. It only took about like an hour or so, so we will have to try to get more clues to get. Maybe we'll try to get Junko to do an investigation, so I won't not make it like a longest video we got, so we can convince the class trial. So anyway, let's just begin with a deadly live. Okay, then where do we start? Well, one thing for sure I just noticed that one of the hammers that got missing. So we'll just take here. The hammers are all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some of them are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammer have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use of it. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Oh, the one giant hammer? I guess that might be the actual murder weapon that must be hit for either Taka or Hifumi. Well, there is like total number of 4 hammers, the Justice hammer, right? Because one hammer is from Celeste, then number 2 would be Hifumi. Taka will have 4. The Hifumi got the 3rd hammer. But then this regular hammer, which is not being Justice Hammer 5, well, if there were like another Justice Hammer number 5, that's the one question to know. Did someone watch it recently? Okay, spotless hammer. Okay, so we better check the both bodies so far. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. I'm kidding. His really big body. Don't say big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse office where he was discovered to here in the repository. All the way from the first floor to the 3rd floor, and all without anyone noticing it. Oh, is it because he's fat? You judge anyone because he was fat? That was very weird. How the heck? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can't think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. So it's gotta be just same hammer? Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse office. But was it? Because Justice Hammer number 3, the one with the finished blow, isn't it? Huh? Wait, something's off about this body. Why am I getting this feeling? Oh, there might be something. Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! Oh, is it his glasses been washed off? When his body was in the nurse office, his glasses were covered in blood. So basically, his glasses have been washed off. But now, they're completely clean. Unless it might be Hifumi must have faked his own dead. Because there might be some, like, blood packs in the nurse office, isn't there? I didn't check the nurse office exactly, but it's my guess. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Hifumi glasses. Yeah. Okay. We know no confession about from the nurse office and repositories room where Hifumi was laid dead. So that might be basically like either Hifumi's alive or he just someone carry it and the killer somehow cleaned up his glasses. Anyway, here's Taka. Taka will never move again. Going to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found just as Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what I was used to kill him? If it was, then that might be the one. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Oh yeah, because of the bleeding from his head wounds. Because if he dragged his body, we would see the trail of blood. That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. The blue tarps. And I know there's this one. This was from the equipment room, is it not? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. Guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Yeah, it did. It was from the equipment room. So they used that dolly to move Taka's body. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. Oh, I remember from the previous one where Toko's still laying conscious. There was one trail of blood that was left on it. So there's blood in the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What is the mission for that? There must be something. Okay, let me try to talk to someone to know a clue we could.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
I think Hifumi Taka's body disappeared. We split him to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stepped together.
but
And we came right to the repository too. You know, look around.
Yeah, you were there, like, when we were trying to look for Hifumi and Taka. But the last time I tried to go to the repository, it was locked.
But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
Yeah, I already done that, like, a long time ago. It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could have beat us here.
So if that's true, then who locked it? Why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search body was began, but now it's open wide. Damn it, the transact one. I don't know. There might be some secret looking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay, not much clue here. What about you, Sakura? There are many aspects to the answer this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? So I say yes? Or no? So is she trying to give me she's trying to give me advice or something? Or help me something? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. As soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. They quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by suspicious individuals and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was tagged an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume, Robo Justice. It was Robo Justice. Come on, I just said that! It also became clear that this Robo Justice had drag Hifumi away, which is his own library, and smack him with a Justice Hammer number 2. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the Kasum Asylum. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse office on the 1st floor to resume our search. But not long after leaving the nurse office, the one that's the spice infection? What's wrong?
I saw something moving around at the top of the stairs.
Oh, Celeste saw the strange figure coming out of it. That saying about Robo Justice. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she hadn't apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, a strange costume man. He ran up as soon as I screamed.
What? Just spotted him? Well, if that's what Celeste saw, she would have noticed it just that he would have spotted us or spot her and then trying to attack her. But then they're trying to split him up until
I was blocking the stairs, so he hid further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then the Hifumi scream from the nurse office.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi.
He's in the nurse office.
This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Okay, if I recall, Makoto, Celeste, and Hina will check on Hifumi, while Sakura, Toko, and Byakuya will keep trying to track down the Robo Justice. Until those 3 found Taka's body was dead. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse office, lay dead. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement playing. I left Celeste and Hina alone, head back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened.
However,
but at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time. Well, it only plays when the body discovered announced, right? But one point, why the second body discovery announcement had been played when they go into the repository room? Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been... That's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all head back to the nurse office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted, which luckily she's not gonna do trigger genocide jack or anything. It'll be weird if she noticed to wake up to find out who moved Taka's body. Apparently not, so... Dang it, Toko! But as soon as we left the physics lab, we went to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Yeah, but Hifumi's disappearance.
Hifumi's body had disappeared.
Wait, is this telling me, are we doing, a recap for what will happen, before, then right after what happened for the crime? No. I guess we're trying to do, a recap of what really happened so far. We hurried back to the nurse office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remember we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Yeah, Taka's body was removed. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began a search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all head to the repository. And there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. Yeah, like right here. And that brings us up to now.
However,
looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'll find anytime. Okay, thanks for a recap. I'm pretty sure we'll talk to Sakura and discuss what the recap about what happened so far before we discover both of the bodies. So, that's good to know. Let's start to Byakuya. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murderers at its appearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. But still, we haven't found out where Hiro is. Because he is a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. That's kinda rude. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rules say is, if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate it, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chance you get found out. Yeah, which means you're gonna be like a lot of investigation we need to figure out to uncover with.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. Oh, is he sweating? You see, like you didn't know about it? I see. So that's what that made. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as for reference. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. I guess we pissed him off, doesn't it? His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He took as if he figured something out. But if he did, would you have to kill him to tell me what it was? Well, anything we can find clues around here? Ah, that was so loud. I mean, by clicking the triangle, this someone's getting very noisy to know where to find exactly. I guess there's only one way in and out of this room. The door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we start looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. Who was it? When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But those two were still here. If the door started to unlock and start opening, the killer would have been spotted and those two would know who the killer is. But Hina claimed that there's no way someone could have beaten into the repository. So that's certain someone. Okay, repository door. I got no clue for that because I'm about to leave. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some place I already know about. Yeah, the one in the equipment room, the rec room, and from the nurse office. That's a lot of clues we need. First, the nurse office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Okay then. Maybe I'll try to go check on the nurse's office. Okay, we're in the nurse's office. And there's Celeste here. And there's a hammer that we found in the clue. Just this hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Yeah. I thought the Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere.
Yeah, we're still looking for Hifumi. Hiro. Why would I say Hifumi? He's already dead, man. Jeez.
What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
Why took her to the bathroom? And when you got back, the body was gone.
We couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Well, I got another Celeste account, so no big deal. So anything classified? Oh, there's something here. Refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. You seriously just had drinks for the nurse's office? I bet it's like a mess. After everything I've just been through, I'm totally punched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusion, I guess. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Oh my god. Okay, this fridge just was have a blood packet. Does that mean that Hifumi used that blood packet to cover his own face up? So that way to pretend he's dead? And I got a monocoin. Oh, what the heck? Is there any clues around here? What's over there? It's just a normal trash can. Oh wait, there's something inside. Oh, there might be a clue. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. Oh, one of those demon. That's the name, was it? The pretty princess. I don't know what the name is. And it's got some kind of cartoon characters on it. Ugh. Well, it's also covered in blood. Oh, does that weapon is it's on blood? Because that Hifumi is that e-weapons on blood, I think.
Oh.
Did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I hadn't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important. Well, that's what Hifumi is, isn't it? Because of the cartoon. Because the anime characters, isn't it? Okay, any clue I can find? Okay, I guess that's all of it. Now, going to the... I mean, there's nothing I could find, so... Next idea, we'll go to... one of the physics lab in the equipment room. Okay, this is the equipment room, and that's Jack. She gotta tell us about the clue then.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah, that's very helpful, Jack. There's a hammer. That's a hammer 4. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body is moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay, there's a blood track there. There's some kind of tire marks going through the pool. The blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly repository. There was a blood and tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are now on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Okay, we got more bullets. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, it took like forever to try and get him up. That's still a total mystery. There's just a clock there. Huh? The storm. I felt like I'd seen it somewhere before. Just recently, too. Okay, I got another monocoin, so no big deal. Any clue for this one? No. I guess that's all of it. Oh god. Okay, I didn't see that one. I guess it's still work in progress. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you end up making this little game of ours very, very interesting indeed. Is that a compliment or something? You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, let me give you this. What? Me in the dining hall? A note? This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to the meetup, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left the impression. Does that have a clue or something? Does it have to do about this clue exactly?
It's all clear
Anyway,
now.
this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. Is there? What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, thanks for the message then. I don't know what's the big deal about this, but there might be like a clue or something. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Only one way to find out. There he is. The door is unlocked? I guess Hiro is not even in his own dorm room. Guess I could go inside. Ryoko did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Yeah, let's say what's Hiro's room movie look like. Wow. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Yeah, it was all this mumbo jumbo, so I mean he says they're like being like a fortune teller readers or something. Where did he even get all of it from? Probably Monokuma put all the stuff that relate to their ultimate talent. More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means you can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Well then, let's search around the place then. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. There's a box? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprint for something, and something's made out of looks like a cardboard. Plastic and plastic? What? Is it like some kind of arts and crafts stuff? What's it doing in the box here exactly? Is this Robo Justice? Oh! I think that's what Byakuya is saying, that this is a trap. Saying like everyone think that yes, Hiro is a killer because he wears Robo Justice costume. That make everyone think like, who made Robo Justice costume exactly? That precisely what they made exactly. And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Yeah, it's all scribbled up. There's no way Hiro never wrote this. I mean, compared from the message say meet in a dining hall, I don't think that's not Hiro's. Whoever put it box in the Hiro's room, probably the killer. They're trying to pin it on someone. Robo Justice blueprint has been added. Okay, is there? That's all of it, right? Yes. What about in here? I suddenly checked the. Let's check the bathroom. Let's send it here. How do I get this ready? Oh my god, Hina! Okay. That came out of nowhere.
Look up! Big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
Oh, you finally found her?
What?
Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
It's about Hiro.
Just a second.
Robo Justice shop too!
Seriously? Robo Justice? Robo Justice?
It's Hiro's wearing a costume.
Oh my god. Does that mean from the picture that Hero's the one who wear the Robo Justice costume, threatening it? But he said it was a trap. I'm pretty sure he might be... Like, Hiro might need to know about it.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
Pool. To think Hiro and Kyoko will turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran up to the second floor as fast as I could. I just immediately straight towards it. Yep. Oh, this is a pool. Yeah, I never checked the pool before. But... Okay then. I've never seen that before. I know there's a people gallery.
Kyoko and...
I mean...
Yep, it was Hiro inside Robo Justice. Phew, man. I have a worse day. Hiro? Yep. Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else will I be? That's a good question.
Huh?
What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? No, don't say it. If you say it by the Illuminati, confirm. Not really. So he must be unconscious the whole time. He don't remember about wearing that. Kyoko, can you explain to me what's going on?
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looks like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
You seriously just kicked him? Don't tell me you didn't kick him with nuts on it.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me! You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Is it? Okay, Kyoko's been actively, mysteriously around because she does it all by herself to she's trying to do her own things, exactly. She's trying to investigate to solve the mysteries, anything. I can't! Never mind!
It's nothing.
Never mind!
She is being sassy.
Hey,
More importantly, she said that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with that this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? What, he can't take it off himself?
Why would you make something that you can't take it out by yourself?
I didn't make that stupid freaking thing.
It would seem...
There's a clip on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own.
Yeah, that's impossible. You can't take it out. Even when using the arm, you can't do that.
We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Heroes out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all of the pieces off. Whew! We're at last!
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro will be able to wear that costume.
What? Hold on a sec!
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Jeez, you already figured it out, didn't you? Well, I investigated from the Hero's bedroom that there was a box in there and the blueprints in there.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true. I saw the blueprint myself. Oh yeah, so Byaku is the one who checked the Hiro's room. He did say it was a trap.
Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
It's obvious! The one who put this costume on and went around attacking anyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Was it too early for that?
Just the worst!
Good idea! We won't want him killing anyone else!
Tie me up?
Hold on guys, I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this! It's been decided. You killed them! What? Kill who? I have no idea what you're talking about! There must be a fake Hiro running around!
I guess Hiro didn't know who got killed.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume! So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine! If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
You seriously gonna put on the costume, Hina? What I'm missing a bit, Hina, start putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
Oh my gosh, Hina! Oh my gosh, Hina, what are you doing? You look worse. The way he tried to wear that costume, exactly. Oh my god. Hina, you are so funny how it looks.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention,
What?
you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Yeah, whoever made that costume, I think it's like trying to hold them straight. Exactly. Jeez.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
One point, what were you doing there exactly, Hiro? Like, what were you at the time that when the incident occurs? I mean, he said he couldn't remember. My guess is he must be drugged him, or someone drugged him.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Really? In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now all of that excuses.
No, see, it's cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. I'm pretty sure Miyako was like, nope, I'm rather not gonna wear that. I don't want to wear that ridiculous one. Okay, against my will, I pick up the piece off the floor and try and put it in the mouth. You see, am I gonna see the one wearing the costume? It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was possible. You're absolutely right. You see, this costume was to fit Hiro's body exactly.
So, how did they make the body exactly like Hiro? I think you're trying to pin it on him?
But
Then, there's another costume. There must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this night of event, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the
Who
worst.
cares? He was the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Okay, I got the costume there. And, so there's still more to talk about? It's a big locker near the pool. Okay. I guess we're the kid talked them out.
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where was Kyoko been hiding all this time?
I have no idea.
Then perhaps.
Where she's working really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you are quite protective of her, yes?
That's because she helped me out so much up until now.
If I were the mastermind, that's exactly what I would do to earn your trust.
Very, not very helpful. Byakuya, you got anything to say? It's looking more and more like it's really was a setup. Okay, explain, Kyoko, like, what were you doing there? She looks like she's lost in thoughts. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. Well, great. Hina, anything to say?
What the heck?
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
Hiro, anything to say?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone been killed, right? Hey, Makulu, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Kiyotaka Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did.
I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it! I know who did it! You already figured out, even though you're like a fortune teller reader, you already figured out who the killer is? That's impossible.
So then,
You may as well tell us then.
Taka Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which
right.
means Alter Ego and Alter Hiro must have done it. Are you dumb? Hiro, Alter Ego cannot do anything at all. It's not even a person. It's a computer.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Does it mean that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know.
So then.
That note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it says. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. What? Who wrote that? Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's during nighttime. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. I mean, he's got drugged.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something. That's what's been saying!
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
Now hold on. It could be onto something. The nurse office did have chemicals that could do that.
huh?
What? Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah, they prey on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
Stand up by it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. Don't tell me you still have it.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Seriously? Good job, Hiro. Good job for losing that clue. More importantly, losing your evidence.
Yeah, sure.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious? I got Hiro's account. Now then, shall we resume investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Jeez, we're gonna take a long time, don't we?
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill him? Tell us, Hiro.
No, it's not. It's like I said.
Just the worst.
Is it really to get the money Monokuma offers?
Oh yeah, because of the motive. You're thinking about the motive. I mean, Hiro might be trying being greedy and trying to get the hands on that money. I probably he would do it.
Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
What? That's a false accusation. Someone help me!
What are you saying?
Just be thinking we had bound and gag you.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for a second suit. That no. Feet don't fail. Feet don't fail me now. What is he wearing? Exactly.
I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko if there's a Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sanka got into the fight, we had a catch. Catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone clear the way.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why it disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Dang it!
I thought it was totally worth it.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Okay. Now then, shall we?
Okay, to where to?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpse. Examine the corpse? Given that hearing that from the girl the same age as me.
correct.
Their bodies don't lie, you know? Their tongues are true far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to enter?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the body was. They're in the repository.
I guess we should head that way for now. Oh god, really? I had to do a little transportation again. Okay, we're here.
Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to be going grid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started.
She crossed down to got next to Taka without hesitation. Began poking and prodding the bodies. Like always, like every cases.
I knew it.
The Malakuma was fine. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm.
Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
So, any luck?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
A watch?
He did?
whew,
Are you so obviously obvious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people like that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you say he had a watch.
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right?
Oh. It stops at 5 o'clock. So that's what it is, right?
It's most likely it broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
It looks like 6 o'clock, but I don't think so.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometimes at just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taco's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taco's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock! You know, that time for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Which means that be before the body discovery announcement.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taco's left hand.
He appears to be gripping something. Oh, he's holding a piece of paper.
You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pray it out? Me?
because,
Rigor mortis had already set in. Boys are better suited in this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taco's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop breathing. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Well, a small piece. Tough luck. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that
I
right?
wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of it.
Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Does it say anything exactly? Let me check the drill bullets. No, not the presents. No, didn't say anything. Because I keep talking to Kyoko again.
So, did you find anything?
indeed,
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on it. Hidden?
Indeed,
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can still only assume he hidden on that purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just the pants. Not like it sucks or something.
I mean, is that like something inappropriate? Like, if you like pull out, hit something on his pants. That's gross. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Mako. Open up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? Okay, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape the Monokuma. Can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for new. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Oh. I noticed the notes particularly. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Not new. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it's just like Hiro's notes. It's all about the secret passage, and they say go meet in the rec room. But when the note that says go to the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
Well, not technically. It says equipment room. He says it's the rec room.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it says. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Yeah, it says rec room at 1 a.m. The other note says the equipment room at 6 a.m. Which that might be explaining why on his wristwatch got broken, that stops at 6.
The time is different.
Hiro told us that the note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the notes they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that
Hold
right?
on, just because Hifumi had that note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Well, it could be Taka's, right? The one piece of scrap paper. There was like one torn out, so if we put them all together, that's gotta be Taka's.
Huh?
So...
Part of his has been torn up, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped.
Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching the scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper, but he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
The note Hifumi had. Okay.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks were nothing to do with how the murder was carried out.
Okay, so that's the same thing what happened in the last case, the Chihiro's case.
Not that there wasn't any reason to think they were connected to the killings at the first.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbook this time, right?
is that
If you
right?
don't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murder. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role.
The handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. Is there might more about the student handbook? Kyoko thinks that's important. I better keep it in mind. The e-handbook has been added to the show list. Why is the point about the e-handbook? Oh, it's time. It's finally time, isn't it? The class trial is about to begin. I knew it. It's been almost like an hour.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Yep, the red door, right? Which is on my straight
Make
towards
your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
I'll see you there, Monokuma.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself, and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay.
About today's ambient music, like as usual when you get to class trial. Well, let's see. There's only like 8 of us here. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were there. Oh God!
Appears!
Oh my gosh! Why there's 2 Monokumas? Hello! 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 He's multiplied? Yeah, why there's 2 Monokumas there?
Wrong.
No multiplication.
It just looks like what caused of the illusion. Oh my god! Don't make me make you feel like breaking the 4th wall nonsense.
I'm a beast so fast. It only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, the crowd.
You're not playing along.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay, fine.
God damn it, Monokuma. Why is it like some things like keep appear randomly? It's just weird. I hope it's like imitation or cardboard.
Hey!
Then if everyone here is and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator.
Pain train, really?
I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore. Hiro, you're gonna pay for what you said.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious.
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the notes?
Oh yeah, did he find it? Well, no, but
How fortunate. It would seem we have a culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about. Save your accusation for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
she's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, wait for the class trial begins.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. Man, the one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed 2 of her friends, the killer is someone right here.
Let's go to the gates of the underworld. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, going down. The door is closed on its own, and the steel box began to move. So you have less people we got so far. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go nowhere, anywhere. We're here. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slits open, and thus the 3rd class trial begins. Open up onto a cruel fate. Well, I see all of you gather together like this. I really just have felt few of you were allowed. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you!
Why? Why are you making us do such a cruel things to each other?
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much?
I'm so cute. You're not even that cute at all. You're like evil from the inside. Well, evil from the outside. Even cute from the inside. Well, half evil, half cute, I will say. Because of the face.
Come on.
Some golfing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me! Of course I gotta get started! I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class run after the commercial break!
Okay. Like, after this, like, we're gonna save the game, and that's the end of it. That's what I'm planning to do this whole time.
I never hold out on you like that! Okay, let's begin! Get to your assigned seat!
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. And we keep doing that again and over again, saying deadly something. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Oh, now save. And this is where I'm gonna leave for now. So we're on to the class trial. We've done the investigation so far. we found Kyoko and Hiro, but everyone's now suddenly been pinned on Hiro because of the murders they've done so far. But he couldn't remember how, so my guess is someone must have drugged him, but get fooled by using the notes. Exactly. And what we found when doing investigation with Kyoko, they found like a little bit of note that's found in Hifumi's pants. It says something about a meeting at the equipment room at 6 a.m. And then there was a time for the broken wristwatch on Taka's to point out exact 6 o'clock. That's what happened when it was killed. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now since the clash trial is about to begin. So it's gonna be how it ends. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Danganronpa's Trigger Happy Havoc. If you like this video, hit the like button too. Light them up if you want to see my videos, or check out the other videos, subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.